A silent killer stalked the halls of every palace in Europe. It didn't discriminate between peasant and prince. While armies clashed on battlefields, this invisible enemy was claiming more royal lives than any sword ever could. The disease was gout, and its body count among monarchs is staggering. What made this condition so deadly to those who wore crowns? Gout earned its nickname as the disease of kings for a brutal reason. Historical records show that it killed or incapacitated more European monarchs than all their wars combined. Henry VIII, Charles V of Spain, Louis XIV of France. The list reads like a who's who of European royalty. The condition caused excruciating pain, often rendering rulers bedridden for weeks. Some monarchs died directly from complications, while others made fatal decisions while suffering from gout-induced agony. Royal banquets were death sentences served on silver platters. Kings consumed massive quantities of red meat, organ meats, and alcohol, particularly wine and port. These foods are exceptionally high in purines, compounds that break down into uric acid. The royal diet was a perfect recipe for gout. While commoners ate simple grains and vegetables, monarchs gorged themselves daily on the exact foods that would crystallize in their joints and kill them. Gout attacks the body from within through a process of crystallization. When uric acid levels become too high, sharp needle-like crystals form in the joints. These microscopic daggers cause inflammation so severe that even a bedsheet touching the affected area can trigger unbearable pain. The big toe was typically the first target, but in chronic cases, crystals accumulated throughout the body. For kings, this meant years of progressive disability. Gout didn't just cause pain, it destroyed organs. Chronic gout led to kidney stones and kidney failure, which proved fatal for many monarchs. The constant inflammation damaged the cardiovascular system, causing heart attacks and strokes. Tophi, large deposits of uric acid crystals, formed grotesque lumps under the skin and in organs. King Philip II of Spain suffered so severely that his body was covered in these deposits when he died. The autopsy revealed extensive organ damage. Medieval physicians made gout worse with their treatments. Bloodletting weakened already suffering monarchs. Mercury compounds poisoned them. Some doctors prescribed more wine to ease the pain, which only accelerated the disease. Lead-lined wine vessels added another deadly element to royal drinks. The combination of lead poisoning and gout created a lethal synergy. Many kings who thought they were receiving the best medical care available were actually being slowly poisoned by their own physicians. Gout changed the course of history through incapacitated rulers. Charles V abdicated his throne partly due to severe gout that left him unable to govern. Henry VIII's personality transformation, which led to the English Reformation, coincided with worsening gout attacks. Kings made impulsive decisions during pain episodes, declaring wars or executing advisors. The disease created power vacuums that courtiers exploited. Some historians argue that gout shaped European politics as much as any military campaign. Royal bloodlines carried gout like a genetic time bomb. The Habsburgs and Bourbons passed the condition through generations. Intermarriage among European royalty concentrated the genetic predisposition. Combined with identical lifestyles of excess, this created dynasties where gout was almost guaranteed. Young princes watched their fathers suffer and die, knowing the same fate likely awaited them. The crown came with a curse written in their DNA. Peasants rarely suffered from gout, and the reason was simple: poverty. Their diet of bread, vegetables, and occasional fish contained minimal purines. They couldn't afford the meats and wines that killed kings. Physical labor kept their bodies lean and their circulation strong. While monarchs sat on thrones growing increasingly ill, farmers working the fields remained free from the royal disease. The greatest privilege of wealth became a death sentence. Today we know gout is entirely preventable and treatable. Medications can lower uric acid levels effectively. Dietary changes eliminate the risk. Modern monarchs and wealthy individuals no longer die from this condition because medical science finally understood what medieval doctors could not. The disease that once toppled kings is now a manageable chronic condition. But the historical death toll stands as a reminder that power and wealth couldn't protect against ignorance. Gout killed more European monarchs than all their wars combined, proving that the deadliest enemy often comes from within. The royal lifestyle of excess transformed a preventable condition into a dynasty-ending plague. While swords and armies threatened from outside palace walls, the real killer was served at every royal banquet. If this shocked you, subscribe to discover more hidden truths about history that they never taught in school.